Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, I see them yopo.
You are once again welcome to PENDREAM TV, the only channel that brings you the best and latest updates in politics. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for more updates. Like and also share to other members to watch as well. You can also leave a comment after watching or send us a voice note on our WhatsApp number. It is 0277-128-777. Thank you. Today I want you to join me listening to what Gyampo has to say about the false information published about him by Salam. Thank you.
Is in studio with us is a professor of political science, also an internationally respected governance expert. He's the president of the University Teachers Association of Ghana, UTAG, University of Ghana chapter, Professor Ransford Gyampo. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. Today, my preliminary remarks will be very brief. See, well-meaning Ghanaians should be concerned when a whole Supreme Court appeared to be overly worried about the potential non-representation of some people for less than 2 months, while other people from Saul have been denied representation for close to 4 years. You see, you are worried that some people are going to be denied representation for just less than 2 months. So worried. But others have been denied representation for 4 years. And we seem to have been quiet over this. And I'm saying well-meaning Ghanaians should be worried about this because it shows a certain double standardness that festers the derogatory perception that people have about the courts. It festers a certain double standardness that festers the derogatory perception that people have about the courts, as shown by the various Afrobarometer surveys that have been conducted. And we should all be worried. My serious worry is that the courts themselves do not appear to be worried about some of these things. And it is worrying because this is the institution that we respect, that we expect that they will be arbiters and keep society together when there is conflict. And so in my view, they shouldn't show that kind of double standardness. How do you say? I mean, I heard the Chief Justice pontificating so loudly about the potential non-representation of some constituencies. Now, I kept asking myself, so, Madam Chief Justice, are you aware that the people of Saul have been denied representation in Parliament for 4 years? Why are we not giving that same energy and zeal? Why are we not attaching that same energy and zeal in addressing this matter? I was told the matter was sent to Supreme Court, then it was sent to return to High Court. After 3 years, the High Court says it has no jurisdiction, and then they are starting again. And we are here, we are watching, as if we haven't seen. Yet, when it is about other people's matter, we pontificate so forcefully. Please, the double standardness is enough because, like I said, it festers the derogatory perception that people have about the court. And as people who are concerned Ghanaians, we should not sit down and allow some of these things to go on without commenting or without condemning or without drawing attention to them so that they are redressed. I expect the Supreme Court itself to be concerned about how people perceive it and how they function.
Well, we'll hear from the Ghana Bar Association as we go on this matter of perception, whether it also strikes them as a matter of concern or not. But thank you, Professor Ransford Gyampo, giving us clear indication of the path that you're taking. In fact, on this thinking of what is happening or what has happened with Sal, you're not alone in this. Professor Kweku Azari is also just sending me something right now. He's going to be, he will, yeah, indeed. He, hopefully as we go on, when his time permits him, he's going to be joining us for a quick input on this matter. Also, Dr. Arthur Kennedy is a member of the NPP. He's also going to be joining us together with Dr. Rashid Rahman, who's also joining us on Zoom in a bit. He is Executive Director of the Africa Center for Parliamentary Affairs, and we would have a couple of lawyers also joining us on the telephone or via Zoom. So it's going to be a rich conversation this morning, as has always been the case. We'll talk about your apology later, because I saw something on social media about...
Okay. You just
yes, no, that's a quick one, because yes, that apology that came to
well, let me just react to it quickly. I'm sure as we were leading the youth...
That's what is on the screen for the benefit of those listening to us on the radio. Retraction apology to Professor Ransford Gyampo. This is by Salam Mustafa, the National Youth Organizer of the NPP. It says he alleged that you were working with the NDC to disenfranchise students using the UTAC strike action as a decoy. Well, he says he's sorry. I see that you're forgiving him too.
Well, I mean, fortunately, I have 3 lawyers here, and 2 of them are my friends, apart from Bobby Banson, that he's not even smiling to me. Yes, we saw somebody, the NPP National Youth Organizer, issuing a press statement making some wild allegations against me and insinuating that me, Ransford Gyampo, I am so powerful enough to be able to rally the entire populace of university professors, some of whom taught me. I can commandeer all of them to follow me, to use them to go and do the bidding of the NDC, and to use a university strike as a decoy to different, so that students will not come to school and then they cannot vote, and then made other baseless allegations, against me. When I heard, I said, you see, my lawyers have always told me that I should not be thinking of suing men of straw. But I realized that this guy, he had something. And so we were going to, in fact, I was so determined and so fired. But I didn't know that you such people, you have to give them the chance to retract. And also I was on my lawyers. You see, my lawyer, my lawyer is Gary Nimakon. Gary Nimakon is an MPP lawyer. So when I told him, say, Prof, I'm begging you, I'm conflicted. And this particular matter, I belong to the MPP, and then the guy is National Youth Organizer, and blah, 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 blah. And so then I had to go out of my way to look for another lawyer. And I was so determined to ensure that I bring finality to some of the very baseless and useless things that some people say on social media, hide under the cloak of the facelessness of social media to be saying. But, he chose to render an apology in line with the demands of my lawyer. My lawyer forwarded it to me. I had a lot of people who insisted that regardless of the apology, we should still go to court. But then also, I'm a Christian. I am not a litigant, and I follow Christ. And the Christ that I follow was defamed even more than me. And so I had to choose between going to court to still punish him, to prevent other people from doing same tomorrow, and then forgive him. And like I said, as a Christian, I decided to choose the path of forgiveness over vengeance. So I've forgiven him, but I'm hoping that no one does so again. And let us not be in the young people. I'm telling you. You see, we have you don't know where we have come from. For some of us, were not born with silver spoon in our mouths. We have suffered, we have labored. It has only taken the grace of God and hard work to bring us this far. And so you should be learning from us rather than sitting and being paid coins by politicians and being used and abused to malign and to be saying things against people that you should be learning from. It will never augur well with you if you do that.
Well, thank you for forgiving him. You are done.
This is how far we have come today. But please do subscribe if you are a new member, because we have much in store coming your way. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, turn it to all posts so that you'll be the first to receive any updates that will be loaded onto the channel. Do turn the notification bell so that you'll be notified on whatever happens on PENDREAM TV. Thank you.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.